All right, guys, we are live. RGN NA Intercontinental. We're in the North American region here, and it's going to be Heat versus Blitz first on the agenda for tonight. So we're live in pistol round already. And we are going to see a B rush from the Blitz roster, and so far they're going to get the trade. So 3v3 as we're making it into the B site. So quick on the flank, though. We've got a couple of the Heat members coming in, and they don't get the bomb down and control the site. This could switch into the CT's favor, and it definitely does now in a 1v2. I honestly haven't figured out who on the roster X is, but X in a 1v2 is going to peek around the corner here, hoping to catch one of these CTs off guard, but he is going to miss the shot, so now falling back to site. Needs to get this bomb down, but just has to find a way to do so without dying. So baiting the plant here. Both CTs run in. Headshot lined up, but doesn't get the frag. So first round going to Heat as they're starting on that CT side. This is Blitz's map pick. We're in a best of 3 here. And I do have a co-caster, Laser. How's it going, buddy?
I'm doing well. Doing well. I was just not expecting this to start so quickly after our little problem. But, yeah, nicely done by Heat. The retake was super fast. The flank from Banana, so fast. Blitz just took way too long to get that bombs out and everything. And story of that round was the nade from Tom Cho. 300 damage, I think it was. I'm not sure if he found another one.
Yeah, I think it was 302 or something. That was insane.
But yeah, that is nuts for a bunch of damage. But we do have the armor Tech 9 buy. So Blitz is looking to steal that momentum right back with the smoke. They're running through the smoke of Heat straight up middle. And they are suffering a whole lot of damage, but it's not going to matter as Blitz is taking it into the bomb site. 2 frags unanswered. And the other player inside of A fell back. And now one of the members of Heat is pushed up in the library, further halting the rotate of Heat. And man, Heat, it's looking like the opposite. It looked like an anti-eco for Blitz almost the way this is panning out. Heat not even getting 1 frag on the entrance as Blitz ran straight through the smoke, but Heat is not out of this round just yet. They wait out the smoke of Blitz. And now they are coming into the site. Still 3-on-3. A lot of time has been expired off that bomb. But he is retaking beautifully. And they get all 3 in super quick fashion. But again, the bomb is going to blow up. And there's not going to be enough time. It's going to be really close. And they're not going to have enough time.
Oh, wow.
And man, Blitz is going to take that. That's horrible for Heat. I mean, oh man, Blitz. They lost that round, but I guess they won it.
Yeah, wow. That was, came down to the wire. Literally half a second between defusing the bomb, and that was as much as literally there's a player right beside the bomb, but didn't jump on it purely because he didn't have a kit. The guy who did have the kit had to rotate from truck a little bit and move across site. That was enough time to make the difference. So
yeah,
Heat,
1 second separated it.
Yeah, Heat, they're going to be down here. They do have armor, so prepping themselves to come back on this forced-up round. And we see how expensive it actually was for the T side, as we've got 3 Galils on the board, Tech 9 and a CZ75. That being said, apparently Tech 9 armor is all they need to get a good round in, so not going to look past the equipment, but it looks like Foe has left the building. So 1 CT already down due to no Steam logon.
Hey, we found out who X was.
Yep, we did. So we'll see how this round progresses, but being that Prism is the only one alive in this B site, this is going to be rough, and they come in pre-firing. First one will go down in Hero, but Good will follow up with that frag, and obviously we do have a pause being queued up for the end of this round so they can get their 5th member back in here, but attempting the retake, it's going to be Ojur getting a 1. Nisk dropping Tom Cho, so a 2v3 as we do see Fresco from front sight waiting for the smoke to dissipate. They don't have a kit, so maybe just waiting for some exit frags, as Good is actually just going to spray right through the smoke, and he is going to get a kill for it. So last player in Frisco will save his armor in 5-7 to live to see another day, but another round on the board for Blitz.
Yeah, and that sucks for Heat, because not only did they... I'm not sure, I thought the player that disconnected Foe or X was the only one that didn't have any armor, and he didn't buy up fully. And for Heat, you can just see their money right now. Everybody below 2,500 after that buy. And you can't really go down a player like that when you're already down in terms of weaponry. So that's unfortunate for Heat, but we do have a pause. Again, would not be Counter-Strike if we did not have any delays. So he'll be back shortly. Oh, never mind. He is back already. So let's see what his money is looking like. He did buy up quite a bit. So he in a very tough position, especially after they thought they were going to be able to eco right back. But now 2-1 is the score for Blitz. And another eco round underway for Heat.
And it looks like they're working some players up banana right now. We've got 2 AK-47s on the board, and we'll see if they can make anything happen here as all the T's pushed up to top of banana. Fresco and Ojur. I'm going to struggle with that all map. I know it, or all match rather, as the T's are pushing up into sight here. Prism gets one through the smoke, though. That's KY going down good. We'll return a frag here, and now the B-bomb site, other than Prism, completely under control of the terrorists. We've got Tom Cho on the rotate as well as Foe. We'll see if they can make anything happen here, but Tom Cho going down pretty much immediately is not going to help out. So Prism, last one on the field, goes down, and a near flawless round there from the Blitz lineup. 3-1, as this is Blitz map choice, and we can see that with 3 rounds on the T side, they are feeling pretty comfortable right now.
Sorry, my mouse died there. I'm not exactly too sure what went down last round, but this is the important one. On to the first gun round, and it's just very unfortunate for Heat, because not only did they think they were going to be able to retake that round and make this score drastically different, and then they went down a player on a disconnect. So now very thirsty for a round in Heat, and no ops across the board for them. So, and you can see their money is the reason why. I know Prism from the past, at least in Source, he's a big opper there. So will we see that old op come out of him? And for the Blitz setup here, just 2-1-2. Not much contest from Heat in the apartments or banana. We'll see if that remains the way they play throughout this half. And it's going to be up to Blitz eventually making the first move. They're just kind of, oh, one goes down. That's Foe onto Boba. Boba, without really any trade attempt, goes for that frag out of the janitor closet, and that is too bad for Blitz. Now they're going to have to fight down a player, but it looks like banana is going to be the site they try to take. Still, Prism it's rotating with the smoke, so they could further stifle this B take if it is going to be a B take, but never mind. They are gathering back up towards middle, and now everything has expired in terms of nades. When they finally do take in, we still got 2 in the site. Prism has kind of rotated pretty far out of Arch, but now he's making his way back in. And he is going to make it there in time to smoke off Arch where the terrorists are trying to go. That is unfortunate for them, but they get the frag through the smoke anyways. Look at the time, though. Only 20 seconds left. They need to get a move on it, and they take down the site player Foe. And there's still only one up in the site. He's playing pit, and I think he's going to give up the bomb plant. And he takes down the guy trying to take him into pit, and he gets both of them. So holding onto that pit is Tom Cho, just waiting for his teammates to try to come in. Odger is so far away, though. This puts Blitz in an interesting predicament, as they are both kind of stuck in library and sight, but Tom Cho goes down, and Odger gets the trade, though, but time is ticking. Gud doesn't know where he is. Now he does. It's going to be a 1 versus 1. Odger coming in. This is so huge for momentum. Odger can't find him. Playing ringer on the Rosie is Gud. He gets dinked. He's still alive. So much time has been burned, and again, I think Heat is going to run out of time. This one's going to be close, and they're going to get it. Heat needed that so desperately, and Odger was the guy to come up for the clutch. Great job by him, but that was a very expensive round, and the T's are still going to be able to buy.
Yeah, they're going to be able to buy up here, so the pressure is on Heat, though, like you said, getting a must-win round there. And luckily for Ojuri, he stumbled upon that kit when he was walking across Arch, so I don't know if that was a call, but he gets that frag and just, like, walks over it, just perfect. So without that, that round was definitely done and over with, but luckily for him, was able to get the frag in time and the round, so 3-2. But the pressure, like we were saying, is still on for the CT side. We can see 3 FAMAS on the board. That's due to the lack of economy and money. So right now, the T's working up towards alt-mid. Got some spray going through, and I did want to comment on that play by Prism. He smokes down Archway, and that was a beautiful smoke to kind of prevent them from pushing any further, but he sprays through it. And that spray through it cost him his life, and as soon as they get that frag, they know that the person holding the smoke is dead, so we can push through. And that just grants them basically wrapping access to the A site. So if he just waits, though, he just waits, he gets freebies as they run through the smoke. So, bit of a difference there.
Yeah, I mean, and when you start spamming like that, he didn't know that, but there was 4 terrorists right there, just waiting to let their AKs rock. But here comes Blitz coming into the bomb site. They get some good trades, but Bo is still alive, and he's doing work from the bomb site. Boba can't finish him off, and he still remains alive. Bo, somebody's got to kill this guy. Finally, he goes down, but that's a lot of time left to let the CTs rotate in. And here, they're still in a 2 versus 2, so still battling both teams. And Blitz is getting pretty familiar with this position. And again, down to a 1 versus 1. This is deja vu in front of our eyes. This time the bomb is not down, though. And Odger again comes up with a 1 versus 1. So doing big work for his team. And Heat claims another round, but it's again super expensive. And again, they're going to be battling with FAMASs. And Blitz can still contend for this momentum if they want to, but they're going to have to buy at least 1 Tech 9 here.
Yeah, and Misk goes down there in the 1v1. He tried to go for the Glock throw and the fake flash, but the amount of times that I've seen that work compared to not, it's honestly, I think we've all seen that one highlight clip on Dust 2 when the guy's behind the box and he makes the guy look away so everybody just does it now. Everybody's just like, oh, that's a great idea. But quite honestly, most players do not fall for that, and only in the very heat of the moment. But we are going to see a quick B-side play here as Boba will get 1. His teammate getting dropped by Fresco, but now site control going to the T's as they clear it out. It's going to be a retake here as Foe from CT, the other 2 CTs coming from Banana. And we'll see if Foe can do work here, but no, there is 2 terrorists inside of Construction. That will be the end of him. So from Banana now we see Prism. He's right behind Tomcho. Tomcho gets 1, but dropped down to 15 HP. So this is a doable retake, considering the HP marks, but running out of time are the CTs, and Blitz brings it right back. Boba with an ace. That is the kind of individual play you want to see on the terrorist side.
All right, that's exactly what they needed, and that round was very tense for both teams because you could see Heat's money now is just wounded. They're going to have to save at least once, probably even twice, if they want to have a good set of nades coming into this round, because Blitz, they were on that force the last round as well, and now they have claimed that momentum, and they're going to be able to go against an eco round. So nicely done by Blitz so far, not letting Heat develop that CT momentum as we see so many teams do. And then instead of saving, opting to go for that buy. And this time they're walking straight into a Heat stack, though. It's going to be a 3-on-3 when they enter the bomb site. They have so many members watching the flank that they might just succumb to this stack. And now the CT showed themselves. It's a trade. But can the CTs trade even more? Yes, it's Odger who comes up. And now it's a 1 versus 1 in the bomb site. Odger, MVP so far of this game. But he does go down to Misk. And now a 2 versus 1. And I think my game just crashed.
Foe dropped as well, so it's not only you, as it was going to be a 2v2, but Prism now left in a 1v2. His teammate drops out, and I don't think was in the round at all, to be honest, as I saw kind of that mark after he died in CT spawn. So Misk will be able to pick up Prism. Prism kind of trying to push front of sight with the P250, very lit as well. So didn't work out in his favor, and now we are back on another pause.
Foe it was Foe again who crashed?
Yep, exactly. Same player, so we'll see if we can get that figured out, but definitely 2 rounds now for Heat. He's dropped out at the start of the round, and that is quite difficult to make up for and would definitely hurt your team morale and such. So we'll see if we can get him back in here, but definitely Heat hurting on the CT side right now.
Yeah, it's something that you just hate to see, especially because the timing of it is so perfect for the other team to just capitalize on. And yeah, I'm not sure if it's what's happening, if he's crashing or what. From the last time he did it, it looked like Heat said that he had just crashed, but now there's some other talk. So I'm not sure if that's the case, but either way here, you hate to see a team lose like this. And it is only map 1, but what's unfortunate for Heat is it's been during these very vital rounds that he's dropped out. So 5-3 for Blitz and another Heat save. Not looking good for him.
It's definitely not. Definitely not. And once again, this is Blitz map choice. So obviously they were expecting to come in strong on this T side, and they've looked darn good thus far. Cash, though, is Heat's map choice, and then the third map would be Overpass, and we would knife for sides if we make it that far. But this is one of 2 matches that we have on our schedule tonight. So if you guys are interested, bets are still open and such for Dismay versus Aftershock. So we will be going live with that once this match concludes. So make sure you guys check that out. And then tomorrow for our European cast, we've got a very, very fun match coming up. It's going to be my KPV versus Planet Key Dynamics. So I have the pleasure of being able to cast that. It's going to be awesome. I'm honestly super excited.
What are you going to be casting with?
I honestly have no idea. I have no idea. So to be determined. Do you work tomorrow, John?
Yes, I do, sadly. So it will not be me.
You can just cast from the restroom. It'll be fine, dude. It'll be fine. We'll get you on mobile, and no one will know a thing. We'll just screen share over to your phone, remote into your computer at home. It'll be a slideshow, but we'll make it happen.
It's been a long time since I watched a PowerPoint. It's been a long time.
It's a good time, though. It's a good time. Counter-Strike PowerPoint, maybe not the best of times. But regardless, that is going to be happening tomorrow morning for me. If you're in the EU, though, it will be, I believe that's in the evening for you guys. So just wait to get our...
I love that we can cast these EU matches now. The timing works out so well for us and everything.
It definitely does. I have to take a little bit of time off work, but I'd love to continue doing so as stay home and cast. Of course, I'd like to make that happen. So definitely, it's nice to see some EU teams in our RGN tournaments and such. But again, we're still just waiting for this 5th player on the Heat lineup to get in. Might have to figure out some sort of stand-in. Yeah, getting a 5th. Looks like they're trying to find another player here. So, guys...
Do they have anybody else on their roster?
Let's double check. I have the window open here. So, on Blitz... nope. Nope. I lied. Nope.
It's on Heat.
Yeah, they don't. It's on Heat, and they do not have an additional person on the roster. So, we are going to take a very short break, guys. And when we return... we hopefully will continue this map number 1 of this best of 3, but we need to figure out, what's going on here, as we honestly have no real information. So, guys, taking a very short commercial break, and of course we do have some giveaways that we can talk about here. We've got our Cyberware giveaway, so if you guys want to get in on beautiful GTX 960 graphics card, who wouldn't? That's a beautiful card.
We're not eligible.
I know, right? It's killing me inside. My 560s are crying. But anyhow, it's a Facebook giveaway that we have going on. Again, brought to you in part by Cyberware. So all you need to do is find RGN's Facebook page, like that, as well as Cyberware LLC is what they go under on Facebook. So as long as you're liking both those pages, you are good on the giveaway. We'll be announcing the winner of that at the end of our broadcast on February the 15th. So make sure you guys get in on that. It's pretty straightforward to enter a huge giveaway. So like and 2 Facebook pages. And quite honestly, at least I think RGN does great products, Cyberware as well. That's an easy no-brainer if you ask me. So make sure you guys hit that up. But we do also have our follower giveaway at 52.5K followers. We'll have a Minimalware Electric Hive AWP. And then at 50 subscribers, and you can see the count at the top left-hand corner of the stream there, we will have the field-tested AWP Asimov giveaway. So plenty of giveaways, guys. And again, we're just going to take a very short break here as we try and figure out this situation. Heat down a man, and we need to find a player. So when we return, we'll hopefully continue this best of 3, but for now, we are going to take a very short break. So we will let you guys know as soon as we know anything. We'll be back in just a bit.
Gone insane. What we have is no one's been to let down.
Alright guys, we are back. It is about time we get a fifth member in here for Heat, but they have managed to find a player. It is going to be Lucky. So you've probably seen him play with the Most Spaz roster before. He's occasionally used as stand-ins, as well as I believe he used to be on the main roster as well. So we are live here though, and looks like they've positioned Lucky over towards the B site. So foe has left the building, and already we've got 2 frags early on for the CT. So I'm always curious as to how these rounds progress after we have such a pause, just because it's kind of hard to get yourself back in that mind state after you're trying to scramble to figure out what's going on with the player and yada yada yada. There's just a lot going on in your head. So
yeah,
early picks already for the CTs. Apparently it's favoring Heat here, and it looks like it's going to be a B-side play for the remaining 3 terrorists.
Yeah, and Blitz is just halted by a smoke here. They need to get moving because the Heat member that left the B-bomb site is back on his way right now, and it's only Odger in the bomb site, who's been having massive clutches so far, and he does hold them off just for the moment. He takes them both down at the end of the bomb site. He doesn't even need any help at this point. He's sick of the pauses, and he took it out on Blitz, and he takes the round after the pause. So maybe foe was their problem. Who knows?
Yep. That's going to be momentum in Heat's favor, as now no money on that T-side Blitz. They're already on 5 rounds, and being that we're only on round 10, not so shabby at all on that T-side, but I'm sure they're hoping to make this a 9-6 half in favor of themselves, so at least one more to put on the board. They've got an eco round here. Let's see what they decide to go with, as we've got a couple Tech 9s, 3 pieces of armor, so a couple of them are prepped to take a little damage, but Lucky with an AWP. He is peeked out, will get 1 frag down Banana, but Ogier will come and try and help out, but they both go down, and that is the aggressive play that I expected from the T side, and I honestly didn't think that Heat would position an AWP and Banana on this anti-eco, but they do so, and gets them 1 frag, but now retake scenario.
Yeah, these Tech 9s from Blitz, they don't even need guns at this point, but the retake is on. They trade. Still in favor of Blitz, though, and another one goes down. It's only up to Prison now. Blitz with these Tech 9s, man. I mean, 2 rounds now when he should be starting to gather some more rounds and get that momentum going. Blitz has just overran them with these Tech 9s. And if he can't stop that, that is not going to bode well for them for the rest of this half. And just after they win a round, after coming back from the pause, you know, they think they're going to start getting things going for them. They lose another round, and I don't know how many rounds Heat has saved here, but it's definitely more rounds than they have bought up. Hopefully for Heat, all their connection issues and everything stop now, because Blitz already up 6-4, and Heat this is their map choice, I believe, right?
Other way around. It's Blitz
Other way
map
around.
choice. Yeah.
Okay,
Blitz,
so Heat's not too worried if they do lose this map and everything, but yeah, Blitz with a very strong start.
Certainly, and we see a couple players up Banana for the T side. Ogier playing in this cubby spot as he is going to peek out, gets flashed in, but won't find a frag, so Lucky will eventually. On the other side of the map, we saw 1 T go down as well, so it's a 3v3 as things slow down a little bit. The bomb now opting to head back towards mid, but oh, Prism in a very key location, gets 1 frag, make it 2. Nisk with 1 onto Tom Cho, but knows that Prism is lurking around mid, so bomb is down. Lucky now on the flank, and this is just going to get worse for Misk as they have so many angles to work, but Prism will get the flick. Misk had him caught off guard, but that is going to be the frag to Prism as he flicks up towards Abs, finds the spray down, and 5-6 is this round. We just have round for round going back and forth over and over again.
Yeah, and you gotta figure if Heat didn't suffer all these problems that they would be the one on top and everything, but here are the Tech 9s of Blitz, and this is the true danger of Heat at this point. Where do Blitz bring these Tech 9s? They've had success at middle as well as Banana, but whenever they've had that success, it's been fast. This time Heat has smoked off the car, and 3 members of Blitz are just firing through on the other side. Now they're going to group up at middle. where again, middle is smoked up as well. So once Heat runs out of smokes here, we'll see Blitz start to open up, and it looks like they're going to try to come up middle quickly. Big nade in from Heat, though, and again, they are busting out middle with these Tech 9s as well as a CZ coming into the bomb site. Heat has a nice crossfire here, but it's not working out. Oh, I thought the pit player went down, but he's still alive. And that pretty much ends it for Blitz. Once they didn't take down that pit player, that was their chance. Bring him down to 18, but after that, it's pretty much a vice grip on your Eco Rush or Force Buy. I'm not sure. I didn't see only one AK from them, so all tied up now. Heat bring it back at 6-6, and nobody died. So looking to end this at 9-6 with their economy intact.
Yeah, we'll see though, because every time we seem to think it's going to be another Heat momentum building round, it seems to go in the favor of Blitz. So they were able to fend off the Tech 9s in that play, and like you said, very crucial that that pit player stayed alive as their crossfire stayed alive because of it. So good round from Heat, and Blitz, once again, armor and pistols. They've had so much success with it. Why not just invest in the armor as well as that upgraded gun? So they're grouping up near mid. Now, one issue I see right from the get-go is the bomb is way down near alt mid. So that makes me think that they're not going to have this kind of quick play that they've been opting for previously. But they will rotate a player around to grab that. That's going to be good. Good as in the player, not exactly the emotion, but still good regardless. And we are going to have Prism rotating back over to Arch. He suspects something's going on here, and he would be correct in that 3 of the terrace make it 4 coming out top mid, and we're going to be passing by Archway. Boba, though, doesn't look into arches, so be advised, look both ways when crossing, and it's all up to KY here in a 1v4, and they will put an end to that. So I'm super confused why Boba would run across Archway and not look into Archway. So he got taken down for free, but was obviously not too much equipment on the round for Blitz. But Heat make it 7-6 here.
Yeah, and at this point, I mean, do Blitz just save and go for the last round win when they've had so much success with the Force Buys with the Tech 9s and everything? That looks like to be what they're doing, but Boba bought up an AK. So, a lot of questionable plays by Boba so far. And again, early aggression at Banana from Blitz. And this time, Heat, they smoke it off,
standing fire.
flash them, and then Lucky burns 2 of them in retreat. So, very unfortunate round for Blitz so far.
Oh man!
And if they would have just rushed through it, I don't know. Then they would have run straight into the CT's firing, but instead they fell back into the fire. So, kind of a damned if you do or don't situation for Blitz. And only down to 3 here. Well, only 1 player up Banana for Heat, and he is pushed through. And now they're going to have an empty bomb site.
I don't
know
understand
that right now. How long are they going to spend checking it, though?
Oh, geez. Yeah, Prism on the rotate. Why would he? I don't understand the push there. Would just kind of giving up that frag and creating a situation that's now definitely doable and winnable, but not if Tom Cho just connects through. He's going to connect through the smoke, and it's off to Boba in a 1v3. Beats off that bomb plant, and he will take down Prism. Wants Tom Cho to peek as well. But with that bait plant, he is going to see... Oh, he saw Frisco, but flicked over because he thought someone was coming up front side. He was correct in his assumption, but that's going to be the frag from Banana. Close round as Heat gets a little bit anxious. They want to end the round. Lucky, that's how he died as well. He was trying to push through the smoke in Banana, and a freebie for Boba, and then another player tries to push through the smoke in Banana. So, not really sure what's going on there. But we'll see here if Heat can put the final round of this half on the board, making it 9-6, or if the bot-up Blitz, this is one of their buy-up rounds here. They haven't been saving quite often because they've been forcing a lot, but already some exchanges in Banana.
Yeah, and it goes both ways. Heat no stranger to this Banana hold so far. They've been pretty much contested every single round from Blitz. And this time, even. And Blitz still forcing the issue, trying to take into B, but it looks like it's going to be a fake straight back towards A with all other members. So everybody's going to be coming up middle, but it's going to be a double fake. Are they going to send those 2 up middle is the question, though. So Blitz not entirely sure what their plan is just yet, but either way, they're going to run into 2 members, whichever way they attempt to take into the site. So coming up middle, it looks like A is going to be the site in question. Got Frisco as well as Tom Cho, and they're both in the pit. This could be quite a potent setup, as you never really expect. You expect one guy pit, you kill him, and then the other guy starts shooting at you. Very deadly spot to set up like this, but it really depends on how Blitz takes it, because if you take out of the apartments and then both players are exposed right away, it yields way different results. But one flash thrown in from the pit. They take down the first one. Do they check for the second one? No. Toncho playing so silent. Oh my god, he doesn't get one with the spray. He only takes down the bomber, and that is not enough, especially after you kind of just baited your teammate right there, and he expects you to get a whole bunch more. But the retake is swift from Heat coming up middle. They do eat a flashbang, slowing them just a little bit in the Blitz setup. They got one library and 2 in the site, so it should be a Blitz round if played right. Audrey goes down. It's up to Prism. Takes out the first one, trying to get the spam onto the second, but the crossfire is there for Blitz. So it's going to end at an 8-7 for Heat, but that's not bad considering all the bad that happened to him.
Yeah, considering what we saw transpire, that's probably not a terrible scoreline for them. 8-7, as we will have Blitz heading over to that CT side. And being that, once again, it is their map pick, so I imagine we're going to see some solid CT side play from them. And if they can take this map, then we're moving on to Cash, which is going to be Heat's pick. But before that, we do have to conclude this second half here. And we're just waiting for the players to ready up. Once again, guys, make sure you guys check out our Facebook giveaway, the Cyberware GTX 960. Just like our page, as well as Cyberware LLC, to enter into that. But we are just between halves here, just waiting for these players to ready up, and then we'll be going live with the second pistol round. But 8 rounds on CT side, not exactly the situation that you want to find yourself in. Blitz, of course, we've been saying that they picked this map, so you can expect as much, but still, I don't know if they necessarily thought that they would get that many rounds. They obviously hoped and planned to, but those thoughts are not always realistic. So 8-7 scoreline, definitely close going into the second half.
Yeah, and it would have been different, of course, had Heat, or in theory, we don't know. Blitz could have won those rounds anyways. They won a lot of goofy rounds, but this has been all around a goofy first half. But it looks like we got another restart going on. Okay, he's right back. That's good. Never mind, it's only a bot. Sad days here. And it looks like we're going to be taking another short break while this guy either restarts. Hopefully it's nothing too long, so stay tuned with us here at RGN TV, and we will be right back.
All right, so we are back into things. We've got all our players in the server, and the second half of this first map of this best of 3 is about to start here. So again, Blitz, their map pick. They've worked their way to 7 rounds on that T side, now switching to CT. If they can pick up this pistol, we might see a bit of a lopsided scoreline. All kind of depends, obviously, on how well Blitz can work this CT side. But one would assume that picking this map, it should be pretty darn good. But we are live here, and At the moment, we see 3 pieces of armor on the CT side. No kit. One thing to notice. And on the T side, they're grouping up near alt mid at Hay Bale. And they do have one player watching the flank in Prism, so that is always a good idea, just preventing that flank. But Tomcho will get Boba, as Boba's rotating around, completely caught off guard. And this is looking like a complete heat round. It's only 2 players left, Good and Hero. And they are definitely going to have to be heroes. But, that being said...
Looks like God lagged out too.
Yeah, exactly. So...
Oh... This is disastrous right now. At least it's on the other side. I don't wish any ill on Blitz, but Heat's had enough heat from this. But man,
yeah, at least now it's on the other side.
Less. On pistol round.
Yeah, that's... Although there was a bunch of crucial frags on the A side of the map, definitely you can't count out that they could have maybe retook, but... Yeah, again, I don't know what Boba was doing there. He was like he was in pit, and then he's like, no, actually, I'm not gonna play pit. I'm gonna play site. So he's like on his way from pit, not even looking towards truck, just like walking out of the pit, looking towards library, just gets blindsided as they're rushing around the corner. So again,
well, I guess you can't say it, like how much of a, or if it had any effect on that round, because that site just got destroyed for free when Blitz. I don't know if it was what was up with their setup or something, but it seemed whenever somebody would try to assist the other, they would get shot in the side of the head. And Heat just found the perfect opening, and then Gud lagging out unless he had something crazy to do that round. Man, that's just unfortunate for Blitz, but I think it would have been a Heat round pretty decidedly anyways.
Yeah, but we are going to wait here once again for our 5th player on the Blitz side. And, unfortunately, I'm not going to lie, I've kind of run out of filler for dead air here. So, unless you guys want to hear about giveaways again... Everybody likes giveaways, but I feel like we just touched on that. But definitely, we've got our Facebook giveaway. Check that out, guys, if you go to the RGN page. You gotta just like that, and same with the Cyberware LLC. GTX 960 could be yours, February the 15th. Yep. Follow our giveaway.
Our Cyberware giveaway.
Yeah. But anyhow, guys, we are going to take, once again, another short break. I'm hoping that if we do make it to map number 2, that we don't have this many pauses, as it is not fun for the viewers, the players, or the casters. So we are going to, once again, take a short break. When we return, we're hoping to conclude map number 1, Heat versus Blitz. Don't go anywhere, guys. Of course, it's live again. Hey guys, how's it going? Miss me? We are back once again. Good is in the server, and we're gonna see what's going on here. As we're actually now talking about, I don't know what the heck's going on. Maybe I shouldn't have spoke so soon. It looks like some of the players still in spawn, but no, it looks like the round is live. But all 5 of the CTs, okay, they are just going for a B-side stack, I guess, so this is not just some tomfoolery, but it looks like we might have 3 Ts just walking right into this play. But on the other side of the map, I don't know what's going on here. Lucky's going to be the first one to bust to the site, though.
It's just a little feel-out, hopefully a feel-out by Heat, because they're just hoping that they can get enough information to secure easy access for the bomb.
Did you just watch
now
Lucky
the stack
there?
has been revealed.
I've never watched someone, he was crouching right outside a barbecue and just literally, I think he brought his head up 10 times and hit 2 bullets every time. Like, he would come up, spray 4 bullets, miss all of them, and then continue to do some over and over and over. So, unfortunately for him, it didn't work out, and a free frag for the CTs. Bomb planted on the other side of the map, though.
Still advantage for Blitz, even though they had let the bomb go down, and Hero takes down another one, so only 3 members up for Heat, but they have a great setup. Nobody is bottled in the bomb site, and it's Prison doing work from the pit, gets assistance from Tomcho in the graveyard, and what looks to be perhaps the Blitz round is not at all. And Heat gonna make away with 3 guns, and Blitz. I like that they go for something goofy like that, because whenever you see teams just do a default setup with pistols, nah, it just doesn't work usually.
Yeah, yeah. No, I would have to agree. That being said, I think that maybe this might be one of the maps where you can work a default with armor and a pistol and might be able to make it work. Definitely on other maps, it's a lot less viable, but definitely that cut-off guard factor is always one that you want to utilize every once in a while, and doesn't work out there, but could have. And now we've got a push-up banana early, and Ojur gonna take those frags and open up this B site. So quick on the rotate, we're gonna see. Will be Misk over here, but some frags on the other side of the map as the bomb nowhere near the B site. It is still in mid. So Misk trying to spray through the smoke towards B. You can see Lucky's bullets, and finally he'll land a headshot there, but Lucky on 14 HP will choose not to peek again. And Tom Show holding a bench will get a Pro 90 frag onto KY. So 11-7 the scoreline. Heat looking to close this out. But it was Blitz's map choice, but things are kind of falling apart here for them.
And look at Blitz's money. This should be a buy round for them, and they're going to force up, even though they have next to nothing. I mean, one of their guys only has 3,000, so what's he going to rock out with? It looks like he opts to go no head armor, or... No, he's just going P250 armor, so that is not a good buy for him at all. So this is a really tough spot for Blitz, because they don't have a lot to work with, but they need to win this round. And Heat, fully stocked, ready to go. And they're going to be pitching into the A bomb site. Heat gets the first frag, and they get the trade onto the second one. So Blitz, dire straits here. Only one member up inside of the A bomb site. They try to throw a bunch of decoys down Banana, but that's going to have no effect. And now Boba goes down as well. I thought he was going to get a decent flank on. He did take one with him, but again, not enough. And these two remaining Blitz players, they need to win this round, but they need to save as well. So gonna have to make a choice. None is the wrong one right now, but Gud does go down. And now Hero, 1-on-3, no frags. Heat beginning to get a firm grasp on this match, and that is 12-7 for them. And Blitz, look at their money now. I mean, it's almost like they have the same amount as last round.
Yeah, not looking so hot for them as, like you said, economy. Yeah, it's pretty much non-existent. So Swag 7 on Hero. The rest of the players are going to armor up, so forcing every round at this point is Blitz. They want to get some momentum in their favor, but look at the money from the T side. 9,200 on Prism. They're going to be buying for days after they drop around here, and as of now, equipment definitely favoring. You've got 3 Mag 7s on the field. Yeah, they are effective, but I don't know about 3 of them. We'll see if they can prove me wrong, and hoping they do so, but Lucky will get one. Boba, there's the man proving me wrong, and he will get one frag with that. Puts Lucky down to 30 HP as well. And we're going to see Ojur try and make something happen here, but Hero is going to be the hero, as good and Hero. Both utilizing these Mag 7s, and they must have heard me. Their ears are burning. They're like, Sprawl, we're going to make these Mag 7s work.
Right, just to spite you, how dare you question these, especially just the sheer amount of them.
Yeah.
It's kind of ridiculous, because there's only a few spots on the map where you're like, okay, you're probably going to get a kill here with the Mag 7 if you don't screw up. But that many, I don't know. But still, Heat out of it, 2-on-3. They're bringing the bomb up to Banana, where he is going to be challenged by the Swag 7 of Gud, but his teammate is trying to take a little... Oh, KY misses that first big shot. But look at this. This has caused his teammate to rotate off a B, and this could be Lucky's way into this round. His teammate's like, why are you rotating right now? Oh, never mind. They're going to go to the same spot. I'm not sure if they think they have the bomb down or what, but Lucky's thinking, is there anybody in the bomb site right now? He's trying to wait for somebody to come back, but it's just hurting him right now because he needs to get the bombs down. He's checking everywhere. He thinks there's no way this bomb site could be entirely left open, but indeed it is. And now Lucky, first one, is already in close combat with him. I'm not sure if he hurt him or not, but the two rotating from CT are going to make this really difficult because he's going to have to spray at least 2 of them down without getting traded off, and he doesn't have that much HP. Can't get the first one even. Sometimes is the hardest, and Boba ends his life, and it's going to be 12-8 for Blitz, and that could have been a lot worse for them because they really screwed up in the end there.
Yeah, interesting round develops as the 3 Mag 7 play, 2 pistols, works out for the CT side, and just to make things a little weirder, we've got an AUG on the field for the CT side. So we're just gonna, go through the range of weapons, maybe something we don't see too often, but we're gonna see if they can make it work here. as round 21 underway, full AKs on the field for the T side. Again, we were mentioning that money they had, and they still have 4K on 2 of their players, 5K on 1. So even if they lose this round, if they get a bomb plant, they're sitting in a great spot. Even if they don't, they might be able to force something up, but pull a Blitz, you know, just armor Tech 9 and take rounds, why not? When you can do so, and we're going to see the T's push out top mid at the moment here. The smoke in the way, but Misk playing the side of it, and good. We'll get one before getting traded upon with that AUG. It's now a 2v3 as Lucky trying to push out of Apps. We'll get a frag onto KY, and it makes it a 2v2. Misk thinking about pushing that smoke, and Lucky had his crosshair exactly on the mark where he would have pushed through, so he decides not to, and a good play as now a 2v2, no kit. Actually, as I say that, Hero picks one up, so they do have a kit, have some time. We'll see how this retake goes.
And Hero's going to be the first man to engage. They're slowly going to try to pinch in. Prism takes down Misk, though, but he's traded off by Hero. Hero 1 versus 1 with Prism. Prism sitting in the back of the bomb site. Hero is looking for him. He knows he's got to be in the bomb site. Or no, he's looking towards library. He's going to jump on the bomb, and there should be a free kill for Prism. He jumps on top of the box, and Hero took just a little bit too much time looking for Prism without really clearing anything. He was just looking around, kind of expecting Prism to show himself. Perhaps he thought he was too far away from the bomb, had to kind of move his way in to be in range, but no, Prism just sitting in the back of the site. And Prism played that very well, because on the other side of that, you'd expect him to hide right after getting that frag instead of moving in close quarters and just going for the trade right away. But great job by Prism in the end there. Another round scored for Heat, which looked to be going Blitz's way. KY starts us off with a frag off for Lucky, looking for the refrag is Odger, who's kind of been quieted here in this half with Blitz. Man, they've had enough of these T rounds. They're pushing down Banana with authority, and they haven't suffered any damage. Just one, barely scathed, is KY. And that Tomcho, ooh, look out. Oh, KY
later, buddy.
finds Tomcho. He was hiding in the pit, you know, playing a little hide and seek, but too wise is KY. Takes his head off. 13-9 for Blitz. And
like
good
quiet,
run so
man.
far by Heat, though.
Yeah, it's like, quiet, man. Talking to Gobs, quiet. They're right above me. I can hear them. He peeks out a little bit. I see you. Oh.
Just looks at his teammate's head, just ripped off.
Just exploded. So, didn't work out. 13-9 here. It is going to be a Tech 9 play from the T side, as Blitz was able to take that round, and very aggressively it worked out for them. So we'll see if that same kind of aggression can be utilized later in this half, but Good tries to get a frag out mid, just bouncing back and forth. Hasn't landed anything, though. I believe he saw Prism just hanging out at the entrance of Underpass, but here we go. The rush is on, and Misk will get traded upon. He gets one, but goes down, and Bobo will get dropped to Lucky, so this is a great start to the round. We're going to see Good come up with his AWP in hand, but he's wide out the open. He got one, but that's a difficult spot to play after they know your location, especially with an AWP.
Still trying to retake, though, is Blitz. They don't want to let this force buy go to Heat. And the bomb is down in the site. They're making their way in, but look at the positioning of Heat. They have just a triangle set up around the CTs. And Frisco gets the first one, receives help from his teammate, Odger. And another round for Heat, and man, Heat, right after they settled these issues, kind of ran away with the map. Just having a dominant terrorist side so far. And now Blitz is on the save again. But I'm kind of excited for Blitz's eco rounds because they do some crazy stuff. And that is something I love to see. What is it going to be this time, though? This time they're just going to kind of sit and spawn with two of their players. And maybe that is the new meta. Yeah. And then trickle one by one into B with one guy aggressing.
Perfect play. Picture perfect,
KY
right?
Set up at the sandbags. Not picturesque by any means, man. This is not how you play eco rounds, but they're doing it anyways. KY eats a big nade down to 27, and now his teammates assist him. Well, there's a smoke up, so I'm not too sure what the plan is here. Boba's got a plan. He pushes down apartments, takes down two of them, two of the Heat members, and now he's not done. But getting a little too bloodthirsty, Tomco trades him out. But Blitz still pushing down this banana. And they don't really have to at this point, but they are doing it anyways. Hero gets one. Oh, he gets both of them, and that swings the round right back in their favor, and he finishes off with a third one onto Tomcho. What a crazy round from Blitz.
Yeah, what a great round. Boba just going massive there. Peeks at a boiler. That's exactly what you want to see. Two players looking both the same direction towards Arch, and just blind side of their heads just get absolutely decimated. So, great CZ75 play, and that opened everything up for Blitz to take the round. And now we've got a fully equipped lineup. They've got two AWPs on the field, KY and Hero. And this is definitely a dangerous look, as we do see a flashbang up from Prison. He's going to take that underpass control here, but he's got his players, his teammates, working up alt mid at hay bale now, and we will see some good damage done to Hero, and they're actually going to push up and force the issue, get the frag pushing out of the smoke top mid. And that's two entries to this side. Now it's all up to Boba from Pit, as they do send a smoke into there. Now his location's known, as Tomcho will finish off that player up to Good and KY, but KY will get taken down. Prism playing a nice lurk spot. KY trying to work out a banana, and is now a 1v4. Good trying to prevent this from going to match point in the favor of Heat.
You have the last man up in this 1 versus 4, and there's that smoke you're talking about before. You don't want to run through it, but you got it. And he makes his way to the bomb site. Gets the first one, but he's running out of bullets. He's expending way too many, and he can't get the second. And Heat claims that tie round, up 15-10. And this has just been a crazy smash mouth game of Counter-Strike, as in disconnections and everything. And one of the crazy things, I mean, each round gives you no indication, or all the previous rounds gives you no indication of how these rounds are going to go. You just get a different round each time. I mean, at this point, I'm fully expecting Blitz to just take this round in some sort of crazy fashion.
Definitely could happen, and they were going for that same two players stay in CT spawn play for a moment there, but now they've left and trying to help over towards B. We see we'll be able to make it over there, but one of the players going down. That's going to open up this site. It is a trade, so favoring the T's, obviously. The issue now, though, is that two of the CT players rotating over. KY will take Tom Cho down over near B, or rather near A. But the bomb is making into site. Misk with a nice 1-dig onto Ogier, and Lucky will be able to follow up. So it's going to be good, though, with the MP9 from Newbox. Goes big, takes down Prism. It's Lucky in a 1v3. And he definitely has the gear advantage. Boba peeking in with the CZ75 will go down and doesn't deal very much damage either. And almost a freebie. Oh, this nade will put an end to Good. So it's all up to KY, but only 20 HP. 1v1. Lucky's got plenty of time. 40 seconds left on the clock. And KY moving up into construction right now. Bomb hasn't been planted, but Lucky has the right idea. He will bait the plant. KY not falling for it, though. Will just hold the corner. And knows that obviously the time has passed. The bomb hasn't been set, so Lucky just knows the play of Lucky, and now will opt to peek out. Gets the frag. KY goes huge. And 15-11 the scoreline. He's going to keep his team in it. Gets an AWP for his effort as well. Great round for Blitz. They are not out of this yet.
Definitely keeps him alive so far. And yeah, Blitz doing that round, even though definitely didn't seem like it was going to happen based upon their weapons. And again, Blitz money, you can just see, based on what they're buying, just hurting for money. And this time it's Heat, who's going to be on somewhat of a force buy, kind of evening out their money. They do have armor and some nades, as well as Tech 9s on a lot of people. So they are just going to set up just enough to buy, to take A with good nades and everything. So now here they come. Blitz is kind of playing A, or middle, fairly soft. Only have one player really peeking there, who is impeded by a smoke, but now here they come straight up the truck side. Miss gets one, two, Boba with one as well, so now Heat. Dangerous position for them, only having two players remaining, and they are starting to run out of rounds here. They only need one, but Blitz can definitely mount this comeback. Oh man, Heat with that Tech 9 though gets two, and this could be another Heat round. Let's see though. Lucky is getting that bomb down, and both of them are trying to run through the smoke here. They do. Where is this? The assistance from Lucky. Prism, his teammate, can't help him. And Hero gets both of them with those James Bond headshots.
Yeah, wow. That's going to be Hero coming up huge. And that was, again, the individual play keeping Blitz in this map, as I kind of suspected at the start of the round that we were going to have another close round. Regardless of the equipment on the board, I'm just expecting that from here on out. Even though we only saw, it was very little equipment, no armor really, just Tech 9s and such, but one thing I did really like from Blitz is the fact that they knew they were facing an eco round, and a lot of the success that we've seen from Heat is working top of mid and getting a frag before they even leave top of mid. They have a player near T-stairs doing a distraction play, and they are going to have a 1-for-1 trade early on, but as I was saying, they would have Prism down bottom of mid, and he would basically throw the nades up and allow for his team to push up top mid, get those frags, but Blitz was playing it very passively. But here we are, and it's going to be 2 frags in the favor of the T's. Misk playing at Spindle will be able to put some damage onto Prism, and that's going to be Hero hitting a shot through the smoke. So massive play, but we do see Lucky. He is going to go huge. He's waiting, and he gets 2 players on the reload. This could be it, as Misk, the last one alive on site. They know his location, and the A site is screaming to have that bomb planted. But it doesn't matter.
It's not
Lucky's
even
just
going to
gonna
matter.
It's just going to be over.
Yep, is the man to finish it. And that position, that tree, really ended it for him because the rotate was